Now in her first appearance on American television since the Winter Olympics, Canada's Joannie Rochette. The world watched as the figure skater overcame personal tragedy, the sudden death of her mother in the middle of the Vancouver Games. She went on to win the bronze. Now she's going to perform a special tribute to her mother tonight on ABC's Thin Ice. But first, a look back at Rochette's emotional experience. It's hard to imagine a more dramatic Olympic performance. But for Joannie Rochette, who spent 20 years working her way towards the Olympic medal stand, that triumphant moment was tinged with sadness.
I know that she will want me to smile right now and enjoy this Olympic moment, and it's taking me a lot of strength to try to separate the athlete from the person.
On skates since the age of 4, her mother was her greatest fan. But just 2 days before Joannie's medal-winning performance, Thérèse Rochette died of a massive heart attack just days after arriving in Vancouver. Despite the devastating blow, Joannie became the first Canadian woman to win an Olympic skating medal in 22 years, skating her heart out and dazzling the crowd. And we are joined now by Olympic bronze medalist Joannie Rochette. So good to see you.
Good morning.
What a time this is in your life. Have you been able to absorb it all?
It's been very busy. I did take a week when I got back to take care of my family, take care of my father, but I was already living away from home since I was 13 years old. So it's very hard for my father as well because he doesn't even know how to cook, he doesn't know how to do all those things, so we're just trying to get closer together.
How's he doing?
It's quite hard for him. They were living together. I don't have any brother or sister. He was working a lot, so I was a lot closer to my mother, but everything that has happened at the Olympics definitely brought us a lot closer together.
And, you know, your mom was always your inspiration, was always by your side during the skating. You don't even remember the first time you were on skates, but what did your parents tell you about it?
They told me I was had a lot of drive. I always wanted to practice by myself. I was an only child. So my mom put me in skating just so I could meet other kids before kindergarten starts.
You're tiny there. You were, what, 3, 4 years old?
Yeah, maybe. I started around 3 years old, but I'm about 5 years old in those pictures. But I was always very practicing very hard and very driven. That's what they told me about it.
Your mom was your biggest fan, but she also could be critical, push you a little bit. What was the best advice she ever gave you?
My mom was kind of standing in the middle place. She was always there to push me, to bring me higher when I didn't have any motivation. But when I was doing well, she was never 100% satisfied. She was always telling me that I could do better. But she was also my biggest fan, and she always believed in me. And right before the games, the last phone conversation we had, I told her my training was going really well. I was confident about it, and she told me, I'm not sure you're going to get a medal. I know it, and I feel it. And I'm just really sad she couldn't be there to see it, but I know it right now. She's wherever she is, she's really proud to be achieving that, because it was not only a goal of mine, but we worked on it all my life with my mother, and she was my best friend, and she was also a great life coach.
I can't imagine how hard it must have been for you after your mother died. You must have felt like, I just want to go home.
Surprisingly, no. I don't know what happened. There's a kind of strength that comes to when such events happen. And the first moment they told me that my mother had passed away, I looked at everyone, and I just wanted to be strong at that one moment, but I told everyone I would be skating. And I said, all right, we're going to do this like this. And I don't know, I just had this strength to carry on and to do all these things. I don't know if right now I could still do it, but since it happened only 2 days before my competition, all the training was done, and I could just let my body do the job when I stepped on the ice.
Well, it was such a joy to watch you step on the ice and win that bronze medal. You have the chance to give tribute to your mother tonight. It's going to be on Thin Ice. It airs tonight at 8, 7 Central. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're all going to be watching tonight on ABC as you pay tribute to your mom. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.